We're here at Piddinghoe. This is the access drive up to the elevated houses, well used, but we're looking to cross and tie in with this section of highway. So let's take a walk down. That's the church. And the river's high today. So this is the area that we want to surface, and the river does come up here, and the ground is pretty high and steep. We're in the bottom contour before it gets down to riverside. There is an opportunity to clear some of the vegetation back to the edge. Let's just do a quick and maybe give ourselves a raised causeway along the edge here and lift it out of the flood water area here. The bench will have to be accommodated here. Some bricks been laid in here, presumably just to try and lift it out of the water. Right, continuing to the boathouse without tripping over. Second bench. Footpath sign only up the slope there. So we've got the old boathouse. Slip down here into the river. Great location. Set of steps gets us up to this point. There is a design line, perhaps there's animals going beside. This is not part of the design work, however this was surfaced, and we at the least really want to try and recommend some passing spaces down here. You're not going to get two prams passing each other. There is probably an opportunity to put a viewing platform in, or just somewhere halfway along where people can pass. It's a bit wider here, but we've got some tree roots. This is quite a good construction. I think at the least a good strim either side to keep the vegetation down might also assist. Lovely light today. So this is in essence a walking section, although I suppose people do cycle it. There's probably not enough room to wheel your bike with someone coming the other way, certainly in the COVID times that we live in. sure we can trim this back and expose the full width of the path. Nice little viewing chair there, seat should I say. This probably needs to be cut back before the reptiles hibernates. So it's a really good initiative. It's a shame that the path is being encroached on by vegetation. Although in fairness there's not much of it up here. Right. This is what we've come to look at. Nicely balanced gate for a change. So we can see someone actually cycling on the top of the flood defence here. Unfortunately, this is not something the Environment Agency will allow us to do or promote formally. You can see the riptide moving there. So this is the slope that we're trying to navigate. I'm not sure we're going to be allowed to cut into the flood defence bund. Just walk down here to the bottom. So we do need to land somewhere along here, and I assume that we're going to have to tie some kind of timber structure to this flood defence bund, because I'd be amazed if the Environment Agency would let us cut into it. It may be that some earthworks could do the job, and again that would be subject to Environment Agency consent. There's obviously some gates there, presumably into some private property. I don't know how regularly that's used. Let's just go and have a quick look. Okay, so this is a public right-of-way. Let's have a quick look and see where it takes us. I don't know whether it can help us or not. Plenty of wildlife down here. Reed banks to the left. Very squeezed. We're not going to get a shared use walking and cycling path down here. It'd be hard enough keeping that open for walkers.